It's interesting when you see how teams are built in the NBA. Yes, Oklahoma City got Chet Holmgren at second overall. You pretty much knew he was going to be a darn good NBA player when he was drafted. Jalen Williams was a 12th overall pick. And you didn't know.
No.
And he turned out to be terrific. But so often, teams in this league, they do it by acquiring talent. I mean, who are the top draft choices like that Indiana had that are playing for them right now? Now, they took Sabonis and a couple of other guys and dealt them for Haliburton.
Right.
Okay, so that part was done.
They drafted Turner, right? 11th over. They drafted Turner, top the lottery pick.
Right.
I think.
But it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was 2015.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I mean, he's the longest tenured player on the team. But, I mean, see, that's my point. My point is every time you turn around, yes, the Celtics drafted Brown and Tatum, but they acquired everybody else. Porzingis, Holiday, whom they dealt back to Portland last night. He was actually with Portland, I think, for about 48 hours when they traded.
Yeah, they traded him. Yeah, he was in
Brogdon.
Yep. A little trade.
They got White from San Antonio. I mean, yes, Pritchard's a guy they drafted. But, most teams are in the league. I mean, Brunson's not a draft pick.
No.
Right? Karl Anthony Towns is not.
Yeah, that whole team's not.
I mean, the whole team's not. I mean, that's how, look at the Lakers. Right? Except for the kid they drafted first out of Tennessee, Dalton Connect.
Yeah. Who they almost moved anyway.
No, they tried to trade him.
Yeah.
Tried to deal him. Trades are made in this league, and that's how teams, for the most part, are acquired.
Yeah. Yeah, the Thunder are that rarity because they took those picks that Paul George trade, and they were able to build a team with that. Obviously, you got that centerpiece in the trade. I don't know if even the Thunder expected Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to be the star he is. I think there's no question he was a star. I didn't think he was league MVP star. And that's where I think he got much better. And obviously, they didn't miss in the draft really hardly at all. I think Casey Wallace is a good pick, too. But they really have done an exceptional job with the draft, which is, you're right. I think that's in the minority because it's why these NBA executives get the credit they get. Even you just go by the analysts. You look what Bob Myers did in Golden State. Look what Jerry West did with multiple teams. That Mitch Kupchak did in L.A. And as much as they hate him in Chicago, Jerry Krause did in Chicago.
Yeah.
This absolutely, executives earn their money in a big way in the NBA, a lot more than they do in the NFL because of that. You've got to spot talent a lot better.
I think everybody's looking around saying, okay, they're trying to guess on pieces and what pieces fit. And they're trying to do educated guesswork to do it. Because every time they turn around, they're unsettled.
Yeah.
And so the draft is tomorrow. We know Cooper Flagg will go first.
Absolutely. Harper probably number 2.
And Harper will probably be the second pick in the draft. What happens with Bailey, we'll see. Rutgers is having a big watch party. With Bailey and Harper, essentially, this will be the first time Rutgers wins. I mean,
that is one of the
heck do you have two of the top three picks in
that
the
is one of the
draft
great mysteries of all time.
barely-
How you have that
barely be over 500? How? How? You have two of the top three picks in the draft.
right?
Yeah. Meanwhile, maybe
At least 2 of the top 10.
maybe
no
two of the
question.
top 7 picks.
Yep.
Cooper Flagg and Con Knippel.
Yep.
Duke.
Yeah. Concaniple's a guy I think the Sixers are looking hard at. So
I'm
that's
saying, though.
Yep. Yeah.
Duke.
Yeah, Duke, who is in the Final Four. Yeah. And should have gotten to the championship game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Duke.
Yeah.
Rutgers. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
And you know the thing
absolutely
about
baffling.
Rutgers? Rutgers is their Their finances are so bad.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know what this $20.5 million plus additional scholarships, which could end up being $25 million, with a 4% escalator to 21.3 next year. I don't know how they're going to handle it, because they've been borrowing against their Big Ten distribution to the point where they were finally going to start in 2027 breaking even and now starting to make some money, until this came up. They don't have a stadium that can generate revenue.
No.
Right? It's 50,000 seats. That's not the issue.
No.
The issue is there's no luxury suites.
Yeah, you're not really getting exactly.
So you can't really generate additional revenue there. They sell out every game at the Rack, except that's 8,000.
I was going to say, it's a small venue, yeah.
Right? And again, same story. There are no luxury suites in it.
Right.
So I don't know where they're getting cash.
Yeah.
No clue.
No. Nope. Not at all.
And they're an interesting spot. I mean, they're in the Big Ten because they're in New Jersey, near New York.
Sure.
They're not in New Jersey, near New York. They're not in the Big Ten.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, people don't like that comment. Top.
No, that's
tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
They are the definition of real estate: location, 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 and that's where they are.